Good morning, tutor and colleagues, and welcome to my presentation. In this time, I talk about timeline of language teaching approach methods. How did the approach method originate? Language teaching methods and approach have evolved based on shifting views of how language are learned. Historically, teaching focused on translating classical texts, which led to the grammar translation method used widely in the 18th and 19th centuries. This method emphasized reading and writing through memorization of grammar rules and vocabulary. In response to its limitations, the direct method, late 19th century, emerged emphasizing oral communication and inductive learning and rejecting translation. Early 20th century advancing psychology and linguistics introduced the audiolingual method inspired by behaviorism, which focused on repetition and drills to form language habits. By the 1970s, communicative language teaching (CLT) gained popularity, focusing on functional use of language in real-life contexts. Driven by sociolinguists research, newer methods like the task-based language teaching (TBLT) and content and language integrated learning (CLIL) emphasize mindful task and content-based instruction. What are the approach methods in language teaching? Historical timeline. Number 1. Grammar translation method. 18th-19th centuries. Focus on writing language, translating text, and learning grammar rules. Number 2. Direct method. Late 19th to early 20th century. Introduce oral practice without translation, encouraging immersion in the target language. Number 3. Audiolingual method 109 40s and 109 50s. Developed during World War II, this method used drills and repetition to teach language through habit formation influenced by behavioristic psychology. Number 4. Silent Wave, Suggestopedia and Total Physical Response (TPR) 109 60s, 109 70s. These alternative methods focus on student autonomy, relaxation, and using physical responses for learning. Number 5. Communicative language teaching 109 70s, 109 80s. Focus on the ability to communicate meaningfully in the target language, emphasizing interaction and fluency over accuracy. Number 6. Task-based language teaching (TBLT) 109 80s, 109 90s. Emerged as a part of CLT, focusing on accomplishing meaningful tasks to promote language use. Number 7. Content and Language Integrated Learning (CLIL) 109 present. Combines language learning with subject learning, widely used in bilingual education contexts. What is the importance of the approach and methods in ESL teaching? Approach and methods in ESL teaching are critical because they provide frameworks for instruction, guiding how teachers present language and how learners interact with it. The shift from traditional grammar-focused methods to more communicative approach highlights the need for learners to use language in practical, real-world contexts. Methods like communicative language teaching (CLT) and task-based language teaching (TBLT) are essential because they align with modern view on language as a tool for communication, rather than merely a set of rules. They prioritize fluency and the ability to function in the target language over mere accuracy in grammar. The most used methods today are CLT and TBLT, due to their focus on meaningful communication, often integrate with elements of CLIL in educational settings where language learning is paired with content learning. GPR is also frequently used, especially with young learners or beginners, as it helps reinforce language through physical actions. In my opinion, the best approach depends on the context and the learners. For instance, beginners might benefit from TPR or audiolingual method drills, while intermediate and advanced learners would thrive in a CLT or TBLT environment. Additionally, modern classrooms should adopt a blended approach, using the best practice of several methods to meet diverse student needs. And that is the reference to reinforce my information. And this is my presentation. Thank you for your attention and have a nice day.